Listen, man, Lupe is not with the bullshit. That's all I gotta say. Lupe is over here giving niggas the work with two words: mesoscopic or mesoscopic physics. We gonna get back to that, but how should we start off? Should we start off with? All right. Well, first of all, it seems like the internet has been interneting, and people has been talking, starting a little debate about the whole Kendrick and Drake thing, and now it's like Mickey Factz. Mickey Factz was on the Ray Daniels podcast. Ray Daniels, a known executive, or I guess former executive. I don't know. He's probably still doing it, but Mickey Factz obviously is a rapper, and he's clearly, I'm gonna say ahead of time, he has ties with Lupe. There's like they're brothers basically. Like I think they even have some ventures together in the hip hop business. But they seem he wanted to throw this little hot take about Kendrick Lamar being subpar to Lupe Fiasco. And I don't know if this is planned because we see here on Instagram, Lupe Fiasco posts this. So this is the meat and potatoes of it. I'm gonna start off with the tea, so to speak. Lupe Fiasco posts mesoscopic physics. We've been doing this for a while. And what is it that he's posting? Let's peep it. Oh, wait, hold up. Get the audio in there. Get the audio in there. Okay, let's go.
What up, Lupe? Shot check. My style is very Tennessee, mixed with some Terry Kennedy. People barely remember me from back in the day. I done got some contacts and threw the glasses away. The time it took me to get cool was a massive delay. But check, it gets boring growing up in Memphis, trying to become a pro but keep showing up apprentice. Mama probably would have done anything to prevent this, cause every single time I break a board it gets expensive. Luckily my aunt working as a nurse, so every time I needed something she just reach up in her purse. And plus she'd always give me speeches on the first. If I'm staying in a house then I need to get some work.
Ooh, okay. You're spitting. Right after that,
Ali mixing. Ha ha ha. Lady G, what up? Ha ha ha. Bad luck, what up? Ha ha ha. Ha. I spaz out till I pass out. It's clarity in my vulgarity for a sass mouth. Your parody's not funny. Apparently you ain't nothing but industry crash dummies. As long as the Lord love me, I'm good. I could be the best rapper, but I'd rather be the answer that captured the violence that coincide in my hood. I should stick a fork in this music business, but I'm too deep in it like pussy on my penis. Devil's Kitchen in Phoenix. That's the heat that I'm bringing with the shade at. I'm LA radio on good music, boy, I don't play that. Walking that thin line from thinking like Einstein and rhyming like Rakim in 89. Don't.
so what you see there is, from my understanding at least, let's go back to this mesoscopic physics, right? That sounds like a whole bunch of jargon to a regular nigga, right? But when you look it up, let's see what it means. Mesoscopic physics is a subdiscipline of condensed matter physics that deals with materials of an intermediate size. Ooh. Okay, okay. In a sense, basically, it seems like he's saying, um, what's the quote? Okay, you're a goon. Was a goon to a goblin? Um, he has a couple of those, Lil Wayne, but basically he's saying like we've been out here, we've been doing this, and it's more evident when you look at the pictures. Look, yeah, yeah, embracing the Drizzy, embracing the Kendrick Lamar, but then what comes right after? The legends, Hova, Nas, Jada, Mos Def. Those are like some. That's like almost like for some people that's the Mount Rushmore of hip hop. Debatably, you know, very fucking debatable. Um, I feel like he's saying like, yo, like it's pretty. We've been doing this for a while. It's pretty obvious. He's saying like, man, how the fuck you gonna compare me to like, Drake or Kendrick Lamar when I was out here in the trenches way before them boys, So let's go back to the video, that I think sparked this post, and we'll kind of tie everything together.
Kendrick is an incredible artist, an incredible lyricist, an incredible MC. But I got Lupe ranked higher from a pen standpoint.
Shit. All right, I love Lupe. Food and Liquor is crazy. What's the second album? Because Superstar was on that.
The Cool. Come on now. If you don't know that the Food and Liquor and then the Cool was right after, you really don't be fucking with him like that. So like, I'm already kind of like about his take, which he didn't even have a take, but he had a couple little.
The Cool was incredible. I love that album.
He could rap his ass off.
But at a certain point,
so this is what
I feel like the faucet got turned off.
I mean, you're talking about from a standpoint of potentially from a mainstream standpoint, but we talking about from the pen.
Lasers, right?
Yeah, I mean.
So look, he says lasers, right? He just randomly says lasers, right? Everybody knows if you're a hardcore hip hop fan at the time, you was fucking with Lupe, right? And lasers kind of didn't hit the mark, but you know why? Because at the time, it was a very commercial, it was a commercial niche type album. That was still actually, if you go back to this day and listen to it, it's actually pretty fucking fire. But he's kind of throwing shade by saying lasers, right? Lasers, right? The hook. Like, he's literally trying to throw shade, like, on that piece of work. But anyways, let's continue.
Lasers was his most popular album. It's not his best album, but it's his most mainstream popular album. It sold the most.
He can really rap.
He can out-rap Kendrick today.
They not going for that shit.
I don't think it's insane. I don't think it's insane. For the record, I don't think it's.
It's not insane. There's only two artists that I've never understood, like, that I've went back to listen to their certain songs, and I never completely comprehended the songs. Those two artists are Lupe Fiasco and A$AP Rock. If you don't know who A$AP Rock is, you shouldn't know who he is, because you will never understand him. He's probably the only person that's on the level of a Lupe Fiasco. I'm talking about, like, these are the deities of hip hop. That's the best. Like, fuck GOAT. Lupe is a deity of hip hop. A$AP Rock, deity of hip hop. Kendrick Lamar is a GOAT of rap. Drake, GOAT of rap. These are deities we're talking about.
Take today.
I don't think that's insane at all. I don't think it's insane. I think y'all stand. So what I'm saying? No. What I'm saying is this.
He is biased on this take because he's cool with him, but I agree with it. That's all I want to say.
Andre Triple, what you talking about? Dissect that.
I think Kendrick. No. Listen. We're not. The issue. This is the situation. No. Let me speak.
We got 5 more minutes.
No, let me speak.
I want him to speak.
Kendrick has been on a run from an album standpoint, unlike anything we've seen since Kanye and Tupac. Right?
Yes,
like
I agree with that.
He has an incredible catalog from a song perspective.
Okay.
And nobody can deny that. That's why he's ranked as high as he's ranked
for sure.
in terms of Biggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and all of these legends.
Okay.
But from a pen standpoint, we talking about just writing raps, and
Just writing raps. I feel him on that.
actually rapping. No, I got Lupe over him. Every day of the week. Every day of the week. Every day of the week.
I think
every day of the week.
I think
every day of the week.
So how high is Lupe then? Because that's the upper echelon.
Oh yeah, no.
Lupe's in that J Nas big.
In terms of pen,
That's what I'm asking.
we're not talking about song.
No, pen, just
but
pen.
the pen makes the songs.
No. He writes songs. He writes freestyles. All of that.
Okay.
I'm talking about in terms of just lyrically, it's Lupe. He's that guy.
Okay.
And Kendrick would even admit that he's, yes, it's Lupe.
Clip that shit up. I need Clinton to admit this one. Rashad, I'm like, nigga.
And then when you look at the comments,
Okay, I'm gonna just say,
they're gonna.
I just realized I don't have Ray Daniels in the screen, but it's all good. Let me put him on the screen a little bit right there. But yeah, Ray Daniels let me clip this. Like it basically seems like nobody is agreeing with it. Like this is what I don't understand. How is this such a? It should be a decent take, but it shouldn't be a hot take as hot as these people make it seem. If they are really like into hip hop, like that, like Lupe is a killer. Like he literally Lupe the killer. Lupe, come on now, bro. If somebody, I don't care if it's just one person. If one person says, show me a comparison of Kendrick versus with Lupe versus, or Drake versus with Lupe versus, and when it comes to a lyrical standpoint, I would do it. Now I'm not saying that Kendrick won't go toe to toe with him, or a J. Cole or whoever. I ain't gonna say that they gonna get washed, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's a sense of preference. But you cannot say that Lupe is not a motherfucking assassin with the pen.
Agree with
I'm
me.
gonna say something bold because I think I manage songwriters, I made records. I really believe that Jay-Z has the most elite pen in hip hop history.
I'm not gonna disagree with that.
And I think that right after him, you can flip between Nas and Kendrick. Like I think he's that great as a rapper.
I would have Nas underneath Jay. Ayo.
I think Nas is the best lyricist of all
I'm not
time.
mad at that either. I think Nas and
I
Jay
think
flip flop.
Jay's the best writer as far as making the hit records, as far as how he's.
But
crafted.
Nas is the best lyricist.
But on some
Nas
bar-
would be the best lyricist because Lupe tries to be like Nas.
Yeah, on some
Okay.
bar for bar shit.
I'm not disagreeing with any of those points.
I just want to go Nick.
Okay, so I remember these two fellas on the left, they're Earn Your Leisure guys. So, they're probably into hip hop, but I wouldn't say they like study it like that. So it's really Mickey Factz and Ray Daniels debating in a sense. This guy definitely doesn't agree with the whole Lupe thing. He's trying to say, "Oh, I'm on the fence," but his first sentiments definitely showed that he was like, "Nah, you tripping." Kendrick, he's on the Kendrick boat. But I mean, I fuck with Kendrick. Kendrick went crazy, demolished Drake, in a sense. I mean, it kind of was unfair, to be honest, with the angles he took and stuff. It was kind of like, what can you say to calling somebody a pedophile? I mean, besides calling him a rapist, a grapist. So sorry. Oh. Anyways.
I need you to give me I'm dead serious. I want to listen to this shit.
On who?
Spotify playlist on.
Of who?
Of Cole and Lupe.
I got you. Listen,
and I'm gonna give you.
I'm talking just lyrically. I'm not talking about the song and how it makes you feel and how you vibe to it and how you buy. I'm talking about from a cerebral standpoint. It's not even close.
Nigga say cerebral.
And that is the point right there, from a cerebral standpoint. And he's about to say,
Well, I lost.
You went through this.
I didn't go to college. I don't know what that means, nigga. You went to but I love it though. I respect it, Mickey. I just like.
So as soon as somebody says the word cerebral, oh, you lost me. Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, that dude's like, how old you is? Like 40, 45? And you they lost you if you say cerebral? I fuck with Ray Daniels because he's very heart driven with his commentary and stuff. I don't know if he has a deeper tie to Kendrick Lamar, or maybe just what he means to the culture. Maybe that's what it is, versus a Lupe that's he kind of died out of the culture in a sense, unfortunately. But the thing was, I feel like Lupe had a battle with the labels that really goes unheard, and it's ironic because I think part of it, I think part of that kind of makes him lean towards Drake from all the videos that we've seen him talking about. He kind of sides with Drake, and I think he sees a little bit of himself into Drake when it comes to like the battle with the labels. It seems like Kendrick started off with TDE, and TDE was more of a home, like a mom and pop. This is the thing. TDE, I'm gonna cut this quick, but TDE is a mom and pop label that became bigger than a mom and pop. So he was at the right place at the right time, and it worked out perfect for him to grow and flourish. And Lupe didn't have that. Lupe had the potential, and it showed, and he had the exposure. But what happened was they had the control factor. The label had the control factor, and Kendrick had that leeway. He had the perfect balance to become what he is. And I'm gonna leave it there, man. That's the last thing I'm gonna say about it. But let's just circle back into this right quick. Mesoscopic physics. Lupe is looking like he's saying something, bruh. He over here showing like these niggas was trying to be like me. They was rapping on my beats, and you gonna say they was rapping on my beats when freestyling on somebody's beats was a thing. Niggas don't do that shit no more. And you gonna say that I am subpar from them? Mesoscopic physics. That's what we gonna call this one. Mesoscopic physics. Lupe ain't playing with y'all. We out.